Hello everyone! This is Miss Sarah with Delta County Libraries. Thank you for joining us for another story time from home. If you're ready for some stories, go ahead and grab your seat. We've got a little song. Sing along if you know the words. Everybody take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. Everybody take a seat on your chair. Not on the wall, not on the stairs. Everybody take a seat on your chair. Or if you're on the floor, everybody take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. Everybody take a seat on the floor. Not on the wall, not on the door. Everybody take a seat on the floor. Very good, everyone. Okay, so I have my favorite stuffed animal here, Larry the llama. Here he is. And Larry likes to bounce along in my lap. So, would you like to do some bouncing with me today? Awesome. All right, so parents, if you have any little ones, go ahead and put them in your lap and you can bounce them along. For any of our older friends who are not being bounced, grab your favorite stuffed animal and let's go for a drive. Are you ready? All right, we're driving on a smooth road, a smooth road, a smooth road. When all of a sudden it became a bumpy road, a bumpy road, a bumpy road. And all of a sudden it became a rough road, a rough road, a rough road. Watch out, friends. On our rough road, there's a big pothole coming. Oh no, we're gonna lean way, way, way down and bounce way high out of our pothole. Oh, wow. That was a very bumpy road. I think Larry's gonna take a little break from all that bumping and bouncing along. And I was hoping I could get your help doing some counting and maybe some singing. I'm gonna sing a little song. And do you guys see I have some really cute little duckies here? Quack, quack, quack. Can you help me count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 little ducks. All right, we're gonna sing a little rhyme. It goes like this. 5 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mama duck called with a quack, quack, quack. Only 4 little ducks came waddling back. 4 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mama duck called with a quack, quack, quack. Only 3 ducks came waddling back. 3 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mama duck called with a quack, quack, quack. Only 2 ducks came waddling back. 2 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mama duck called with a quack, quack, quack. Only 1 little duck came waddling back. 1 little duck went out to play over the hills and far away. Mama duck called with a quack, quack, quack. But no ducks came waddling back. Oh no, all our ducks are out. Mama duck tried again. Mama duck called with a quack, quack, quack. But still, no ducks came waddling back. Well, along came Papa Duck. Papa Duck called with a quack, quack, quack. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 ducks came waddling back. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, I'm so glad that all those ducks finally came home. I'm sure it was almost time for dinner. All right, now I have another story for you I'm excited to share. And it's about a mama duck. Here's our mama duck. And Mama Duck, she had been sitting patiently on her nest of eggs. There was one white egg. 2 white eggs, 3 white eggs, and 1 big gray egg. Well, she sat on those eggs and sat on those eggs, and one day, 1 little egg hatched to a beautiful yellow duck. And then another white egg hatched into another yellow duck. And the other white egg hatched into another beautiful yellow duck. But Mama Duck sat and waited on that big gray egg, and it took 2 more days for that egg to hatch. Finally, it hatched, but Mama Duck was really surprised because it was a little gray duckling, not a beautiful yellow duckling like the others. Oh, and this duckling, everyone who saw it thought it was ugly. Oh, that's so sad. And he went to play with his brothers and sisters, but they wouldn't play with him. Instead, they said, "You're too ugly. We don't want to play with you." And the other ducklings in the pond, when the little duckling tried to play with him, they said, "You're too ugly. We don't want to play with you." Now, how would that make you feel? That makes me feel really sad for the little ugly duckling. I would be really sad if somebody told me I was too ugly to play with. I don't know about you. Do you think that's a very nice thing to say? I don't. I don't think that the brother and sister ducklings are being very nice to their little brother. Well, poor little duckling got very, very sad, and he decided one day to run away from home. Now, it makes me sad to think that our little duckling would run away because people were so mean to him, or ducklings were so mean to him rather. But he did. He said, "I'm too ugly and nobody likes me." And so he went off and he went to the wild all by himself. He was scared and a little afraid, but no one was there. He had no friends to play with, but no one to tell him he was ugly. Well, time passed and the duckling learned how to swim. He learned how to fly, and every day he got a little bigger. He got bigger and bigger, and one day he looked down into the pond and was so surprised to see he was not a little ugly duckling any longer. In fact, he was no longer gray. He was much bigger. He had grown into the most handsome, beautiful swan. And he flew back to the pond with his brothers and sisters to say hello to them. And they all came up to him and said, "Oh, you're so handsome. You're so beautiful. What a beautiful swan you are." Now, I sure think that this swan grew up to be a very handsome bird. But it makes me sad to think that when he was little, that no one was nice to him. And I think it's important to remember that we can't judge people or ducks by the way they look. And we should try and be nice as much as we can. All right, let's say goodbye to our handsome swan. Look at that beautiful, graceful neck. It's so long and handsome. Thank you so much for joining us for another story time today. I hope you all are doing well, and I miss you, and I look forward to seeing you for another story time video next week. Take care, everyone, and if you'd like to sing along, we'll sing Goodbye Story Time. You can grab a shaker if you want, or a musical instrument, or a drum, or you can just sing along. All right, let's sing goodbye. Goodbye, story time. Goodbye, story time. Goodbye, story time. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Take care. See you next week.